Hi, everybody. Sorry, I was running a few minutes behind. I was working on something in Canva and completely lost track of time. I looked up and went, oh crap, it's supposed to be on. So, hello and welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, Morgan. Hi, Songson. Hi, Jamie. Hi, Sandra. Donna. Um, let's see. Colorado hippie hiker and Denise. And do bright shiny ray and Maureen and uh, H Harrison. Oh, that's a new name. Welcome. Hi, Dr. Ann and Angel and Lois. And okay, I think I got everybody that's here for the moment. So sorry I was running late. Like I said, I completely lost track of time. I just went right out my brain. Um I was sitting here trying to kill time, and then I thought, well, I'll work on this thing on Canva that I'm trying to get set, and then I get lost in there. It's like if I go on TikTok, I start watching something, and next thing I know, an hour's gone by, and I'm like, oh crap, didn't mean to spend an hour. So how's everybody doing tonight? Hi, Lois. Um, Hi, Kathy. Y'all can hear me okay? Everything sounds good, looks good. Hi, Miss DJ. And so, oh, thank you, Maureen. Yes, welcome to all the new folks here. Um, Thank you for subscribing. I'm almost at 3,300, y'all. Wow. Um, it seemed like just yesterday I was saying I'm like 100 away from hitting 3,000, and now I'm like, zoom, I'm all the way up to almost to 3,300. So, hi Anna. Um, so yeah, hi Jazzy. That's another new name. I don't remember seeing you before. If you've been here before, I apologize. Sometimes I don't get the chance to focus in on chat the way I like to. Hi Mary. Hi Bobby. Hi Chris. Um, well, just me, myself, and I tonight. Y'all don't have anybody else to deal with, just me. So hopefully that's all right with y'all. I don't know, the week kind of got by me, and I never got around to asking anybody if they wanted to jump in. So um, I'm going back up. As y'all know, this is our slumber party, so we do the naughty cards as well as an oracle card, or if you have a tarot question. I pulled out my Animal Guides Tarot. This is a really cool deck. And for oracles, I've got the Sacred Forest Oracle. I am really liking this one. And then, of course, I've got the Rebel deck out, and I've got the Swear Tarot out. So who knows what you're going to get, right? And anyway, an oracle, you got it. All right. Yeah. So if y'all want a naughty or an oracle, or if you have, a quick question you want to ask, go ahead and stick it in the chat. And let's see here. Kind of going back through, make sure I haven't missed anybody in the beginning. Bright shiny ray, honey, just last as long as you can. I go to sleep too sometimes. I don't mean to. It's just sometimes it'll kind of catch up on me. You know what I think does it is I'm sitting here and I'm in the same spot and I'm not moving around. And so it's like my body goes into kind of like your computer. I go into sleep mode. And I find if I get up and move around, then I'm fine, because I'll be sitting there like falling asleep on y'all. And by the time I log off and get up and go get dressed for bed, and I'm wide awake again. So I might have to start like taking a 2-minute break and doing some stretches or something, and to make. Hi, Charlene, and so membership is up. There are 2 levels, 2 tiers. You can do membership. There's the Bebe Turtle, and that's $4.99 a month. And there's the Cajun Crawfish, and that's $9.99 a month. They're not a big difference. There's a few extra things with the crawfish level than there is on the turtle level. Right now, I'm just trying. I didn't want to overpromise things with membership that I wouldn't be able to fulfill, because I do still work full time, as most of y'all know. So, oh, that's cool. Morgan and Dr. Ann were just talking about animal spirits, and it must have been my spirit told me to grab that deck because I just went and picked them up a minute ago. Um, so, hi, Linda. Well, honey, hang in there as long as you can, and when you get sleepy, just say goodnight. That's perfectly understandable. Oh, ouch, Maureen. That looks painful. All right, dealer's choice. So, yes, I'm feeling better. I mean, I still got the sinus congestion. I still got all the chest crap. I start coughing and can't stop. But all together, I'm feeling a lot better. I'm not as draggy and worn out as I was. So, okay, Morg, I get it. But if you don't put it in caps, I'm more likely to miss it. And I don't like to, I hate to get towards the end and, oh, thank you, Christine, and have somebody say, you didn't read mine. And I have to go back and look. It's like, oh, damn, I missed one. Mini bottles of champagne for Tuesday and Wednesday. Yeah, that's a good idea. You know what? I've got one of those frozen daiquiri things you can get at the grocery store. You stick it in the freezer, then you take it out and squish it around a little bit, and you got a frozen drink. I've got a margarita, and I've got a pina colada in there, so I'm gonna probably have to break out one of them. And then I have hi Andrea and Rose. Hello, Rose. Um, I will probably I should be Tuesday night. I'm going to be on. That's when Mel and Arthur do their Aloha Tuesday, and normally I just sit in the backstage and run chat for Arthur when it's his turn to host. But I'm going to be on with them this Tuesday for election night. So they were talking about going on together, and I said, "Well, can I come too?" They're like, "Of course you can come on too." So I won't just be hiding in the background. I'll actually see my face. And mini champagne. You know, I do that for New Year's Eve every year. I go buy one of those little bottles of champagne. It's like not even a full glass full of champagne. But that's it for me. If I drink any more, I'm uh I'm useless. And let's see. All right. Kathy P, I normally don't read on health questions, but what I can do is just when I get to you, I'll ask you some clarifying questions. You can pop in there and I'll just read the energy around it because I'm not a doctor. So, I sound perkier. Thank you, Dr. Ann. um, yeah, I've got my Coca-Cola right here. So, that's because of the medication I take normally, it keeps my mouth really dry. And so that's why I'm constantly getting something to drink, because otherwise I get dry mouth so bad I can't hardly speak. He's in a dark AC. Maureen, that's not a dream, honey. That's a nightmare. Um, yeah, I watched Dr. Whimsy. I've tried some of her stuff. Some of it just didn't work for me, but that's okay. I try new things. So I've got some. One of my students had gone home for Christmas. I think it was last year, and when he came back, his home was Egypt. And when he came back, he had brought me some Egyptian tea. Um, I couldn't even tell you what kind of tea it is because it's all written in Egyptian or Arabic or whatever the language is. So I can't read it, but he said it was good Egyptian tea, and that's what his mom gave him whenever he was sick. And at the time, I think I had a cold or something, and so he brought me, or I had a cold just before we all broke for Christmas break. And when he came back, he brought me the tea, said, in case you start feeling bad again. So I've got that too that I drink. Um, so hi JW. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there are other people that are also doing things Tuesday night. I think Marina and David and Gary are doing something. They weren't sure what they were going to do or how they were going to do it, because it's their regular night for Tuesday Taco Tuesday. Um, and so I'm not sure what they're doing, but I think they're going to be on. Um, and I'm sure there's other people that are going to be on as well. I don't know. Those are just the two that I know off the top of my head. Um, but I just happened to have been with Arthur and Mel when the show ended this past week, and they were talking about Tuesday, and I said, "Oh well, I want to come on too." So I just kind of bullied my way in, and they were like, "Okay, no problem. Of course you can come in." Uh, I'm not going to do a full reading on this, Charlene, but yes, the answer is yes. When I read about that, it just one more case of the vile nonsense that they're pushing on all of us, and the fact that they're making women who have a miscarriage like like uh, like it's intentional, and it's like, you don't have a miscarriage intentionally. Most 99.99999% of women that have a miscarriage are really excited and looking forward to this baby coming into their life. And to then be treated like you're a criminal because for whatever reason something medically goes wrong with that pregnancy, that is just atrocious in my book. I've always kind of had the opinion, hey, if you don't believe in abortion, don't get one. Problem solved. Um, hey, Lisa, that's cool, baby. I think everybody's a little on the sleepy side tonight. Um, no, Magical Mermaid, it's not. I use there are some really good YouTube videos that are like the different hertz and stuff that it's just like kind of ambient music you can listen to when you sleep. I use those almost every night. Some nights I do the thunderstorms with the lightning and thunder because that to me is relaxing. To other people, it's not. Um, or sometimes I'll do one of just like the waves crashing on the beach, ocean sounds. Um, and then I do the ambient, it's just like I don't know, electronic music, I guess, or something. I don't know how it's created. It's not an actual instrument you hear playing. So it's some kind of digital thing that they do, but it's set to certain hertz, so that it will trigger certain things in your brain, the certain neurons, because when you hear things at different levels, at different hertzes, and that kind of stuff, it will trigger different things in your brain. Um, there are also some really, really good guided meditations out there. Arthur does some beautiful guided meditations. He actually like rents time in a professional studio and goes in and does the recording where there's an engineer there that then mixes it and puts it together and fixes the sound and everything. Um, they're really, really good. Um, I've done, I think, just about all of the guided meditations he's got up on his page. And there's the Cool Crone, Colleen. She does guided meditations. Who else? There's Terry at Holding Your Space. She does guided meditations. She does a meditation every day in the morning that people can go to her channel and watch. And she does like a guided meditation almost every day. Um, Danny Shea, formerly Bathrobe Tarot, he kind of dropped the bathrobe part. Um, I guess he got tired of having to wear his bathrobe. Uh, he um, he does some really nice guided meditations, more on the shamanic side of things, because he's a shaman and he teaches shaman classes, which I have taken quite a few shamanic classes from him. And every time he goes into a deep meditation with it, boom, I'm there. I mean, he's got a very soothing voice. You have to have the right kind of voice. There was a time when uh, I actually had people who were trying to encourage me to do narrations and stuff before I had my neck surgery, and my voice was actually pleasant sounding. Now it's gravelly sounding because my vocal cords got damaged when they did the spinal surgery on my neck. And so one of the side effects that happens with that. Um, so yeah, but there's quite a few. I think Marina has done some meditations. Um, I'm trying to think. I know and I'm leaving out a bunch of people, and if they watch, I'm so sorry. It's your name escapes me, but there's quite a few people in the community that do guided meditations. Um, so hi Ginger. Well, thank you for subscribing and welcome. Um, oh yeah, Ginger, YouTube, I don't know. Nobody can figure out the algorithm for the subscriptions. You can be a subscriber. You can show up to every damn show that person does or watch every video they drop. And one day you'll go in and boom, you're not subscribed anymore. And you're like, what the hell? We don't know why. We don't know why that is. No one can figure out what that algorithm is that makes it unsubscribe you. I was actually in the chat. Marina was doing a live stream, and I was in the chat because I'm one of her moderators, as well as a paying member. I'm one of her members as well. And she was reminding people to go in and, check their subscriptions. And I just happened to glance over and I realized I wasn't subscribed anymore. And I'm like, how can they unsubscribe somebody who's not only a mod on that channel, but is a paying member on that channel? But they unsubscribed me and I had to go in and resubscribe. So about once a month, I go through all my regulars and I just check and make sure I'm still subscribed. And it's like their algorithm goes through hissy fits or something, and they just start unsubscribing people. So it's just good practice um to kind of go in once a month, once every couple of months, and just check the people that you like to watch on a regular basis. Um, One of the giveaways is if suddenly you're not getting notifications and you know that, so and so went, well, I know Sherry went live last night. Why didn't I get a notification? Go in and check. You've probably been unsubscribed. So, and oh, thank you, Linda. Um, I don't know why I got a little bit of makeup on from this morning, but I put lipstick on. That was it. Brushed my hair. I need a haircut so bad it's not even funny. Um, so and let's see. Hi, Sheila. Let's see. Oh, that's an interesting fact, Morg. I didn't know that. That's kind of cool. Wow. I never knew that. I just know that I growing up in the deep south in right next to the Gulf. I practically lived on the Gulf my whole life, the Gulf of Mexico. So I grew up with these big old rip roaring thunderstorms that come in off the Gulf. And and when I was a little girl, the house we lived in had a tin roof. And so when it would rain, the sound that it makes on a tin roof is sounds a lot different than a shingled roof. And so I find it just very relaxing. Um, oh, good for you, hippie. That's good news. I'm glad to know you're no longer dealing with that. Oh, that's good, Morg. Well, let me know when you get it ready so I can listen. And let's see. Crystal bowl, that's another one. There's a lot of people on there that do the crystal bowls for a couple of hours or something. And let's see. Wow, Barbara. Do you know what caused it or just in the zone or something? Let's see. Uh, yeah, well, hippie, you're right. There are some people that, while they are really good at what they do, their voice just it's like I can't listen to it. It's just at the or at the wrong tone or octave or timbre or whatever for me. It's like I can't do that. I can mute them and put on uh uh the when the writing comes up underneath. I'm going blank today. I can't think. Um and so uh what the hell do you call that shit? I can't remember now. Um y'all gonna have to tell me. I can't remember. Um Hey Ginger, gotcha. Uh, Rain on fabric, yeah, that's another one, like the sound it makes on a tent or something, because it's hitting closed caption. Thank you, hippie. Jesus, I couldn't remember that. So yeah, when it's somebody whose voice kind of just doesn't work for me, and if they're a good reader or if they're like a guest on somebody's channel that I like to watch, I'll just mute the sound and I'll put up the closed captions, and then I can just read it and I'm okay. Um, um, Now, when I was a little girl, storms terrified me. Oh my God, I would go hide. Absolutely terrified me. Um, but my late husband was just infatuated with storms. It would start storming. He would go sit outside on the front porch. Let's go watch the storm. I'd be in the house, like hiding in the bathroom or something. And he'd be like, no, come on, come outside with me. Let's watch the storm. I'd be like, are you crazy? But he loved storms, and he loved to sit outside and watch the lightning show and seeing the clouds roll by. It was just fascinating to him. And just slowly over the years, he got me to come outside on the porch with him and to watch, and after a while I fell in love with it. It's like now I love to watch storms. But and so bare feet in the rain, that's fun. Yeah, I'm more excited. I'll check it out. Um so I love there's a commercial that used to come on. It's like at a grocery store or something, and people are coming out and it's pouring down rain, and everybody's standing there with their shopping carts and nobody's getting in the rain. And this little girl looks up at her mom and she's like, let's go play in the rain, mom. And her mother's like looking at her like she's nuts. And then suddenly you see the light bulb go off over her head, and they go running out laughing and giggling and with their cart and stomping in the water and everything to go put the groceries in their car. And people that are still standing under the overhang at the store entrance, you see them starting to look at each other, kind of back and forth, like what? And then somebody else runs out in the rain and starts enjoying it. Next thing you know, it's like there's a dozen people running around in the rain. And I'm like, yeah, that's the kind of thing that I like to do. Yeah, Marine, it must be a sailor thing. I don't know. I grew up on the Gulf Coast, so I've always it's been a constant for me, just like there are sounds in the mountains and stuff that people who grow up in that atmosphere, it's a very relaxing sound, that for someone like me would probably be a little unnerving just because I'm not used to that sound. Um, and so yeah, I love to do the storms. Okay, I've been yakking for like 30 minutes here. Um, let's do some cards. Um, let's see what we got. Okay, members go first, donations go second, and then everybody else, I do you in the order that you put it in. So first we're going to scroll down for members, and that would be Maureen. Oh, well, darling, it's not fun, but you know what? I had to have all of mine pulled. I have pulled dentures. They come out, soak in a jar at night when I go to bed. So let's see. Let's see what the pendulum says. Okay. Is Maureen going to have the rest of her teeth pulled? Yes or no? Is Maureen going to have the rest of her teeth pulled? Yes or no? Tell me true. Okay, it's doing both. It'll go yes a few swings and then no a few swings. So maybe not all of them. Maybe they're just going to pull a few of them. Let's see. I don't think this is really a yes/no deck, but we're going to pull a card and see what it says. And the only thing about these big decks is they're so hard to shuffle. And let's see here. All right, Maureen, let's see if we can get an answer from the angel, not angel, the animal tarot. This is by Radley Valentine. I actually got a reading from him, a free reading from him. He was doing a Zoom call, something through Hay House, and I just happened to have signed up, and I was on the Zoom call, and I mean there was like 1,000 people in the damn room, And he was like, "Okay, well, put your hand up if you want a reading. I'm gonna just pick some random people and do readings. And of course, everybody puts their hand up on Zoom, and I'm thinking, okay, yeah, he'll never pick me, right? I was the second person he called. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this. So that was kind of cool. Very nice guy too, very friendly. And let's see what we got here. All right. Well, we pulled the 5 of Earth. I think that's Pentacles, if I'm remembering correctly. And it's the manatee. And it says, focusing upon the negative or worrying about money or your career can block your progress. So I think what this is saying to you is, I need to fix my camera. Half of my face isn't showing. Don't worry about it. What's going to happen is going to happen. Keep taking care of your teeth the best way you can. But if you're in pain, get them suckers out. That's my opinion. That's just me. When I got injured, when I got the spinal injury and got injured, most of my teeth got knocked out in the accident. And then it just got to the point where the rest of them got so bad that they finally just had to pull them all. I was just like, yeah, just take them out. I don't want to deal with this anymore. And so I need new dentures because these in the front right here, they keep breaking off and I have to super glue them back in. One of these days I'm going to be able to afford to go get new dentures. They're expensive. And so I hope that helped a little bit, Maureen. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, if you're in pain, then let them do something about it. Aloha, Catherine. But I mean, if you can, thank you, Jazzy. If you can live with the way your teeth are, they say it's better to keep your natural teeth over not having them. But if you're in pain, then yank them suckers out. As far as I'm concerned, when it got down to the point, yeah, just take it as it comes there. It's hi Bora Bora. I mean, if you're hurting, then yeah, if you're hurting, get rid of them. You don't need them. Let me see if I can adjust this just a tad. Hopefully I don't knock the damn camera off. Okay, that's not much better. Okay, y'all bear with me a minute. Okay. How's that? Is that a little better? Anyway, maybe if I do this, it won't be quite so bad. Okay. We'll see. Well, if y'all don't see my face, that's nothing to... Good on you. It's nothing that bad. So, okay, let's see. Who's next? We're going to go with Miss DJ, who's a member. So she gets to go next up. And she would like a naughty card. Let's go with the Rebel deck. I didn't use this one last week. I think or the week before. I don't remember. Ow. I just bent my fingernail backwards. Ow. Actually, it popped off. I do press on nails too. Because mine don't grow. So my nails are really super thin and they split and they tear real easy. And hi, Annie. All right. All right, Miss DJ. Let's see what you get here. Okay. And it says, step away from the crazy making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. That's what it says. It says, eat some yummy shit. Bacon, chocolate, beer. Go get some. I agree. Especially with the chocolate. The chocolate and the bacon. Oh, yeah. Beer I can do without, but chocolate and bacon, count me in. So, alrighty then. Let's see. All right, who's next? Who's next? Okay. Miss DJ had already gotten you. And okay, so next up is Christine, who made a donation, and thank you very kindly. And you would like a reading. Okay. Let's do the oracle card. I love this deck. This is a really cool, the Sacred Forest Oracle. It's actually an older deck, and I saw somebody using it quite a while back, and so it's kind of been on my wish list. And I finally they had a sale, and the deck went on sale, and I thought, aha, now's my time to get it. So, oh, I like that. Okay, let's see. What does it say? All right. All right, Christine. We pulled for you Bluebell Fairy, gratitude. And it says, gratitude is the secret to a joy-filled life. No matter what's happening around you, there's always something to be grateful for. Whatever you appreciate in life will grow. So discover what you're thankful for. When you do this and you just find the things to be grateful for, watch miracles unfold because the universe is grateful for you. Appreciation for everything flows through you in great bounty. Cherish the preciousness of life and miracles will abound. Bluebells are thought to symbolize humility, so they help to open the door to magic. Legends describe ringing the bluebell like you would a regular bell in order to bring the fairies to you. And the bluebell fairy says, the more gratitude that you have, the more bounty will fill your life. Cherish the preciousness of all things, and joy will fill your life. The universe is thankful for you. Oh, that's kind of neat. I like that message. That's cool. Very good. Alrighty. Let's see. Who is next up? Jazzy is next. All right. Love. Okay. I'm assuming you mean you want a love reading. Chocolate covered bacon. Oh no, don't mix those two flavors. Some things. Thank you for the donation, Ginger. You'll be next. All right, let's see here. Love. Well, I can't exactly do a naughty card for love, so I mean, I guess I could, but it wouldn't be very nice. Hi, Antonia. Sure, we can do a throw for you. I like bacon and I like chocolate. I just don't think I want the two of them mixed together. Oh, Catherine, I like that. Ki Akua or Amakua and higher power. I know Hawaiian, they pronounce all of the vowels and not necessarily the consonants. My son was stationed at Pearl for 2 years when he was still in the Navy. So Mama got a free trip to Hawaii. I was like, hot damn, Mama's going to Hawaii. And it was, God, it's so gorgeous there. Wow. And I only got to go to Oahu. I didn't get to go to the other islands. I would love to go back someday and visit the other islands. I've heard they're more beautiful than Oahu is, which is hard for me to fathom because uh, it was just so beautiful there. Okay. Wet the whistle here. Okay, Jazzy, I pulled for you Foggy Bog. Patience is what it says. The message of this card is to be quiet and still. The time is not right to go forward now. It's hard to see what lies ahead, and the truth of things may not be as they initially appear. Events that seem one way may, in fact, be completely different. Trust to be still and allow the truth to emerge. So when you're talking about love, I would say trust that love is going to come to you. You don't have to go out looking forward. I mean, granted, you can't stay holed up in your house or you'll never meet anybody, but I think if you be still and you be patient and just be yourself when you're out and about and doing things with friends or family or whatever, that's when love is going to come to you because that's going to be noticeable by someone. You may be ready right now for love, but whoever the divine has for you, they may not be ready yet. They may still have work to do before they're in the right space for a relationship, for love. And that's just if we go with just romantic love. They're also telling me to remind you to look around because there are far more people in your life that love you and offer you love that that you don't have to you don't have to go and search for that either because it's already there. It's already surrounding you. You just have to open your eyes and be willing to see it and to be patient, and it will be shown to you. So I'm thinking that it's just telling you to be patient. It's coming. It just hasn't come yet. You're not ready yet? Yeah, then don't push it. Don't push it. Take your time. Kick back, say, you know what? Spirit will tell you what to work on so that when the time is right for someone to come into your life, it's just going to all fall into place. It's kind of weird how that happens. And hello, Garden Genie. Yay, nice to see you. Okay. Okay, Catherine, we'll take a look at that. Okay, let's see here. So, Ginger, you were next. And thank you for the super sticker. Okay, let's go to your question here. A message from your guides. All right. Let's see what we got. Let me flip back over here. It's easy to kind of get lost in the shuffle of everything. Oh, that's right, Morg. You're one of the ones that I didn't get to earlier this morning. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, I will put you towards the top because I told y'all this morning if you came back, I would be sure that I read for y'all. So, thank you for reminding me. I didn't remember. Better left. Okay, you're back too. So yeah, y'all put it in. You definitely will get a read. I mean, members still go first, but yeah, you will definitely get read. So, all right, this is driving me crazy. Okay, that's a little bit better. Every time I looked up, all I could see was this much of my face. I was like, it's kind of weird. All right, let's see what we got. A message from your guide. Oh, okay. Okay. The first thing we got was the Queen of Fire, and that's the Persian cat. Talented, brilliant, independent, charming. These all describe you. It says, don't underestimate your ability to manifest your dreams. You may have several priorities vying for your attention at once, but you can do it. So that's easy. The next one I pulled was the Queen of Earth. You got two queens back to back, girl. Thoughtful, caring, creative, ingenious. And that is the Belgian hare that they show, which is just another name for a rabbit. I granted, I know there's a difference between a rabbit and a hare, but it looks like a rabbit. And it says, you will be given advice that's both practical and creative, and it should be followed precisely. Focus only upon the positive in every situation or person. Well, I like the sound of that. The first one is saying, don't underestimate your ability to manifest your dreams. And the second one says, focus only upon the positive in every situation or person. The two kind of go hand in hand. I mean, when you're wanting to manifest something, that's you're wanting to focus on the you're wanting to focus on the positive. You don't want to focus on the negative because you don't want the universe to bring more negative stuff to you. This camera's still not right. Okay, I don't know. And then the last card I drew was the Three of Air, and that is the rose-breasted grosbeak. Okay, that's the kind of bird it is. See, a rose-breasted grosbeak. And it says, sadness is a part of life, but you don't have to endure it alone. You may need a little time to heal, but once you work your way through the emotions, you'll be stronger than before. Okay. So here you're being told, don't underestimate your ability to manifest things. When you start manifesting, be creative about it and focus upon the positive energy of that, of what it is you're trying to bring into your life. And then it ends with, even if there's sadness attached to that, it's not something you have to go through by yourself. So trust that you've got friends and family. You've got all of us in the community here that are around you, that, if you need somebody to talk to or vent to or a shoulder to cry on, I guarantee you there are enough people in this community as somebody will say, yeah, give me a call. We'll talk. I've done it a dozen times with people, many times over that. You get that feeling like, yeah, this person needs somebody to talk to. And, you know, just when I get the buzz for it, I don't question it. I just follow through and say, okay, whatever you say. Sure, Sandra, that's fine. We can change that. Yeah, there you go. Start manifesting big time. All right, let me. You're welcome, Catherine. I'm not even going to try to pronounce what you put in there because I know I would screw it up really bad. Okay, so before we go any further, where's my little notepad at? So that I don't forget. Just one thing at a time, please. All right, so we got morgue was this morning. We had who else was it we had? Better left unspoken. I knew it was unusual. I just couldn't remember. Better left unspoken. Okay. And then we had hi, gracious lady. Thank you for checking in. Thank you for coming. And let's see. And Sandra was missed this morning. That's who it was. Okay. This way I don't forget and I can work y'all in towards the beginning. And get everybody taken care of. And okay. Okay, more. Gotcha. All right. Oh, Marby's here. Hi, Marby. I didn't see her. I actually got to meet Marby face to face, like, in real life. She's shorter than me, and I didn't think that was possible because I'm pretty damn short. All righty then. Okay, let's see. Who's next? Okay, let's go with doot. Make sure none of my members here. All right, Garden Genie, you're a member, so you get to go next. And then Sandra, you'll be after that. And then Morg. And then we'll go from there. So, Garden Genie, I would love a naughty card. All right. Let's see. We're gonna do the Swear Tarot. This is actually a tarot deck. It actually gives instructions over which colors mean what's pentacles, what's wands, what's, that kind of stuff. All right. This deck is so slick, I have a hard time shuffling it. All right. Naughty card. All right, Garden Genie, here we go. The Three of Pentacles. It says a group of mother efforts can help you. At least you know you got help, right? May not be the kind of help you want, but at least you know it's there. So, all right. Not the Nardy cards. Okay. Let me go double check, make sure. Garden Genie. I don't even see your question. Ginger, I'm 5 feet. Don't feel bad. Okay, so Chris Queen. I saw Chris this morning, but I haven't seen Chris tonight. Okay. So Garden said, not the naughty card, the second request. Okay, let me find the second request. All right. Oh, about your daughter. Okay, got it. Got it. Okay. All right. I had to scroll back a ways. Okay. So make sure there are no All right, Garden Genie, you are, since you're a member, and then Sandra, and then Morg. Okay. A regular card. Are my daughter and I going to be able to get things right? Y'all still having issues? Girl. Maybe a pop upside the head or something. Give her an attitude adjustment. I'm teasing. I'm teasing you two. I do not support violence on anybody. All right. I pulled for you the Knight of Water, which is the frog. And it says, a deeply emotional experience will sweep you off your feet. Things can move very quickly during such whirlwind encounters. So stay balanced and make decisions with both your heart and your intellect. And then the next card I drew was Renewal, the raccoon. God, aren't they cute? It says it's time to get clarity about your life purpose and make changes so that you're on the path most divinely suited for you. Forgive what has been without judgment and fearlessly embrace what's to come. So, part of all of this with your daughter, and I know the backstory, that's between us. Maybe I feel like Spirit is just saying a little more forgiveness on your part and just kind of let things drop. Like, okay, enough already. And just go forward. And I think once you do that is when you're going to start experiencing this speed of of just deep emotional feeling that it's talking about in the frog card. So, what? What? Now I got the cat wanting to crawl up my leg here. Okay. Hi, Barbara. Okay. And okay, Garden Genie, I hope that helped. All right, let me scroll down. And Sandra. Sandra. I was saying Sandra earlier. I don't know why. I thought that was an O, not an A. Sorry about that. And Oracle card. Absolutely. And Morg, you're next. Okay, so you wanted the question, Morg. Okay. And you're next up. And y'all know the deal with the kittens that the stray cat had on our patio. And she's kind of moved into the patio, like that's her new home now. So that's cool. You know, she's a cool cat. That little hoe done got pregnant again. She's already busting out. Like, damn, man, you hadn't recuperated from the last batch you had. All right. Oh, I like that. Oops, the page too far. All right. All right, Sandra, I drew for you Eagle Spirit, Freedom. It says, it's time to break free and let your spirit fly. Be daring as you go beyond predictable behavior. Fling your arms up to the heavens in joy. Don't let others restrict your freedom. What are we all voting for right now? To get our freedom back? Don't allow yourself to be trapped by convention or the expectation of others. The truth is that you aren't here on this earth to be ordinary, but to step beyond limitations and self imposed boundaries. You have the ability to choose your life on your terms. Perhaps you aren't always free to create the exact circumstances of your life, but you're certainly able to decide what meaning to give those situations. Select meanings that empower you, for this is the time to break free. It says, this is the time to express yourself. Don't hold back. Choose life on your terms. Don't be trapped by the expectations of others. Claim that freedom, girl, and go for it. Yeah, I like that. And eagles are amazing birds to watch. Absolutely. Oh, thank you, Garden Genie. I appreciate that. Gotcha, Lisa. Okay. Let's see. All right. Okay, Morg. I think that was the question you wanted me to do, correct? Yeah. Yeah, because that was the question from this morning. I'm reading it. It's ringing a bell. So it's like, okay, that must be the one that all right. Do. want to make sure I haven't missed anybody. And all right, here we go more. Which trait or strength do I possess that will open the most doors for me? Well, the first thing I heard was you're creative, your creativity. I mean, come on, girl, you do aura portraits. How awesome is that? She does aura portraits, y'all. So if you want to ever get a portrait of your aura, talk to Morg. Yeah. So let me give these a good shuffle here. I've used them a couple of times without a really good shuffle. Yeah. All right. I love you too, Gordon Jeannie. Thank you for the kind words. Yeah, I hear you. And don't you even think of trying to jump up here. You'll knock all my stuff everywhere. And I will not be happy at all. All right. Let's see. Let's see what we got here. Okay, Mark, the first thing I pulled for you, and I love this picture on this card, is the Seven of Earth. It's not the best picture of a cow you've ever seen. I love that picture. It says, planning resources and efforts you've invested in your let me start over. The planning resources and efforts you've invested in your dream will reap great rewards. In the meantime, have patience and meditate on your next steps. And then I pull the Two of Earth, and that's whatever that word is, cat. I don't know. I'm not even going to try. It just says you may be under stress because of multiple jobs or too many responsibilities for one person to manage. It's important to balance your work and personal life and bring a spirit of fun to all you do. Like I said, the first word I heard was creativity. That's definitely one of your strengths, is how creative you are with things. And then just looking at the cards that Spirit gave, it seems like another one of your gifts is to continue to dream big, because you're bringing your dreams into fruition. You're bringing them, you're manifesting what you want. Um, but don't bite off more than you can chew. Kind of take your time with it. Kind of, one or two things at a time, and then kind of catch your breath with it and then keep going some more. Um, but don't overload yourself to the point that you're not able to function, or you're not able to provide the kind of work and or service that you offer to others. You don't want it to be not good enough. I mean, you want what you're putting out, you want it to be the best you can be, and for people to truly resonate with that. And I think that's one of your strengths, is, like I said, your creativity and your ability to kind of piece together what's next. Just don't overdo it. Take your time with it. This is, I feel like I'm looking at the camera, and when I look on screen, I'm like looking over here. It's weird. I don't know. I got to figure. I'm getting ready to rearrange the whole space here. Hopefully, I'll get the camera fixed by that point, because it's up on a tripod, and it sometimes the cat will jump up behind the monitor and she'll knock all of it down, and then everything gets all screwed up. And I get very pissed. So, hi Scott. I saw you were on earlier, and I was busy doing something. By the time I was getting ready to go check, it was time to come on. I completely lost track of time. All right. And okay, let's see. Morg, you were next. Oh no, I just did you. Never mind. Let me mark you off my list. Who was it I'd missed? Better left unspoken. That's who's left from this morning that I need to read. Okay. Because I couldn't get to her this morning. So here we go. All right. Next move. What's coming? Okay. All right. Hi, Michelle and Jonathan. We got the boomer mill in the house. And para artrits, para art. Now I can't say it. That's more. So if y'all are interested in getting an aura portrait done, go to para artrits. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I may be screwing it up. Hi, Marby. They told me you were here, and I just didn't see you. All right. Let's see. All right. All right. I am liking what I see here. Oops, went too far. Yes, I know I talk to myself. Some people say I'm crazy, so it could be right. I do hear voices, so All right, better left unspoken. I drew for you Ancient Oak Spirit, which stands for strength. This card represents standing strong in your truth. The appearance of the ancient oak spirit may also foretell mystical experiences ahead. Traditionally, this tree has symbolized endurance, strength, mystical wisdom, courage, and nobility. Inner strength means speaking your truth without guile or over explaining yourself. The oak tree doesn't need to overtly declare its power, it just is. This is a card of good fortune. Know that you have the fortitude to achieve your goals. Believe in your own inner strength. What are currently obstacles will be tomorrow's stepping stones to success. In the ancient oak tree says, you are wise and strong beyond measure. Stand firm and rooted where you are. Speak your truth. You are intuitively guided in the right direction. So what I'm hearing, what Spirit is saying is your help from Spirit, your your move, your next move, what you need to do, you've got the strength to endure and face whatever comes your way. And that you can rely upon that inner strength and that inner knowing to help you get through it. So no matter what it is that you're looking at, what it is you're working on, what it is you're worried about, you've got the strength and the fortitude to handle it. Whatever life throws at you, whatever is put in your path to try to distract you, don't let it, because you've got the strength to get past all of that. This is the main thing Spirit is saying, is one of your gifts is your strength in dealing with things as they come along. So you deal, you hold on to that strength. Think of yourself as that mighty oak tree. You know, you can withstand anything. Like I said, I grew up on the Gulf Coast. We have live oaks down here that are 400, 500, 600 years old. That's how old these trees are. And they're still standing strong. And they're still, you know, bursting with new life every year, you know. They don't shrivel up and die. They don't blow over at the first strong little wind that comes along. They provide strength, not just in symbolism, but they also provide strength in the animals and the birds that seek shelter within its branches, within its leaves. Animals instinctively know that they can go to an oak for safety because of its strength and endurance. It can protect those around it, those weaker than they are. And that's what I feel like Spirit is really telling you here, is that you have the strength to withstand whatever comes your way. And that through your strength, you help strengthen others because they know that they can lean on you in times of trouble and that you're going to be there to help kind of take that load. That's pretty awesome. That is really, really good. So I hope that resonated with you better. And thank you for coming back tonight. I do appreciate that. And all right, so I got the 3 of you from this morning. Yay! And they're freezing me out in this house. Oh my God, it's so cold. My guys kicked the AC down so low, and I sit here and I find myself with my teeth chattering. Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying, Better Left. You've always been able to pick yourself up and keep going. Yeah, that's because of that strength, that inner strength you have. That's exactly what Spirit was just talking about. You're full of that strength that's going to pull you through whatever hits you. You've got that strength you're like that tree, man. You're there. You're not going anywhere. Okay. Hi, Jackie. All right. Now then, let me make sure that I don't have any. Oh, thank you, Rose. You just became a member. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. So that means, Rose, that you're next because you're a member now. Okay. An oracle. Let's see what the sacred forest has for you. Hi, Evelyn. Hi, Shelly. Thank y'all for coming. Hi, Bora Bora. Wow, I got 51 people here. Holy moly. That's pretty damn good. All right. Got you started, Shelly. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Shelly. Love right back to you, darling. Okay. I just want to double check here. Good night, Maureen. Thank you for spending time with us tonight. And Rose, did you want the oracle or did you want the question about your brother? Done. Which would you prefer? Your brother. Okay. All right. So then we're going to go here to okay, to your brother. All right. Gotcha. A message. Tom's the one that also lives in Florida, right? Am I remembering that correct, Rose? Hi, T. Lynn. See what we get here. Okay, we got this one. We're going to also do this one. All right. One more shuffle here. Okay. Okay, Rose. Our lovely cow showed back up. The seven of earth. I love that picture. And remember, it says the planning, resources, and efforts you've invested in your dream will reap great rewards. In the meantime, have patience and meditate on your next steps. So I think what Tom's trying to say with this is all of the planning, all the things that you've been doing going forward, that it's going to be a rewarding time. You're going to get your reward for what it is you've been working so hard at doing. And I know you've been working very hard at some of this stuff. And then I also drew for you Dragonfly Spirit, which stands for change. It says this card is letting you know that it's all right to change directions. It's okay to change your mind. You do not need to be consistent at every turn. This is the time to put traditions and expectations of others aside. Instead, you are called to create your own traditions. You are free to express yourself and let your spirit fly. Dragonflies are considered ancient. They've been around for anywhere from 300 to 350 million years. Million with an M. That's a long time for dragonflies to hang out. He says they have adapted through millennia and thus survived when many creatures have not. These masters of change are a reminder that change will heal you. We know you've got change coming and there's going to be healing with it. It's just you've got to remember to stay patient, stay diligent, keep taking the steps that you've been taking, because with each step you're that much closer to what the outcome that you're desiring is. But yeah, that's a good one there. So I think mainly what Tom's just trying to tell you is be patient, keep manifesting, and just be prepared, because I have a feeling that when some of these decisions get made and you get the green light, it's going to be bat out of hell, man. Boom, 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 boom. You're going to be moving fast, getting things done. So, yeah, that's what I'm picking up. That's all they're saying now at this point. They've quit talking. Okay, let's see. Making sure. All right, Donna, you're up. You still here? I hope. Been kind of a little took me a minute to get through some of these that were promised to come back, and I thank y'all for coming back tonight and hanging out with us. We're the fun group. Yes, you're here. Awesome. All right. It says you're going through some tough shit. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. I remember that. I don't know if y'all are old enough to remember the TV show. It was like a little 30-minute comedy show, and the governor of the state was always, he was like one of the main characters. And he would always, handle it, Roy, handle it, handle it. I see that and it made me think of that. So handle it, Donna. You got it. All right. Let's see here. Not Benson. It was before Benson came out. I can't remember the name of the TV show. It was like they had their first black police officer. It was like a comedy based off of the serious movie and then later TV show with They Call Me Mr. Tibbs was the tagline, but I forget the name of the show. But this was like a comedy, Carter Country. That's it, Rose. You got it. That's the TV show it reminds me of. Is that one? Handle it, Roy. Handle it. Handle it. Hi, Pat. Nice to see you. Okay, H. Harrison. Dealer's choice. You're going to get a rough one, baby. You still here, H, or have you bailed on me? I know it's been kind of a slow going. And H. Harrison, are you here? Hello, hello, hello. All right. H. Harrison, going once, going twice. Gone. Okay. Who's next? Let's see here. Next up is Jamie, who would like an oracle card, please. Jamie. Oracle card. And Jamie's here. Yay! You stuck it out with us. Alrighty. Let's see what we got. An oracle. Okay. I drew Thicket of Thorns, Uncertainty. And it says that when we talk about something that is thorny, it means that it is difficult or challenging. If it feels like you're stuck in some area of your life, you're right. When you are truly uncertain about what direction to take, be still. Do not struggle to get ahead, as you'll only immerse yourself even deeper in the briars. The first step to move forward is to acknowledge where you are. Instead of asserting that you're not stuck, accept the truth. The universe desires your success. It only requires that you wait until the path is ready for you. Acknowledge the truth of the situation. Wait until you have a clear direction, then slowly and methodically take action. It's then talks about the fairy tale Sleeping Beauty and how an impenetrable thorny hedge surrounded the sleeping princess. The royal family and everyone else in the castle. Remember, everybody fell asleep. Boom. It says for 100 years, many princes tried to make their way to her through the thicket, but to no avail. Finally, a prince passed, and the thicket opened for him, so he was able to find the princess with ease. The message here is to trust in divine timing. The prince is triumphant because he appears at the right time. When the time is right, everything falls into place. It says, timing is everything. Let go of the struggle. You'll gain great rewards. Yeah, that's very true. Just gotta let it work its way out, because spirit knows when's the best time for things to happen. And it doesn't work on our time schedule, which is a real pain in the butt sometimes because we want things right now. And sometimes it's not available right now. So I hope that resonated with you, Jamie. Okay. Jazzy Dreamer, you are up next. You still here, Jazzy? Going once. Oh, good, Jamie. I'm glad that resonated. Jazzy. Oh, Jazzy. Are you here? Okay. I got to go fix the AC. Hang on just a minute. No wonder I was freezing. They had it down to 68. It's like I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so cold. All right. Jazzy, did you show up, Jazzy? Jazzy, Jazzy, Jazzy. Are you here? All right, Jazzy, going once. Going twice. Boom. All right. Who's next? Next up is Bright Shiny Ray. You here, Ray? You still here? Who's shouting? Is Trump on air again? They need to get the cameras away from him. Y'all saw what he did in, was it Wisconsin? I'm thinking it was like last night, night before last. He did like this rally and was, I mean, cursing and stuff really bad. And then so bad it made me drop my cards. Illinois. Okay, you're here, right? Great. Yeah, I knew it was somewhere up north. He was mimicking with the mic stand. Okay, get that picture. He's holding the mic stand. Evidently, he was having mic problems or something. And he started pretending like he was giving the mic stand fellatio. Or a blowjob, as it's also known. I heard them talking about it on Midas Touch this morning, and I'm like, what? And then they played the clip, and I was like, oh my mother of God, I can't believe what this man is doing. And he's sitting there, and he's like, he just kept going on and on and on about it. It's like, oh my God, where's the big giant hook to pull him off the stage like they used to have? You know, Sandra, I don't know, but I wish the hell they would. That's right. In another hour, we go back an hour. At 2 a.m., we go back to 1 a.m., which just means we'll be back on normal time. So, yeah, one of the big giant hooks they used to use on vaudeville days to pull people off the stage. Okay, Ray, take a shot. Don't take 12, take 1. Okay, maybe 2, and then move on. I don't know if you can read that. There we go. So, don't talk to anyone. Don't look at anyone. You need some fucking time alone, and you know why. That's a good one. All right, Ray. Let's see. Can't unsee that, Cam. You have got that right. Oh my God. When they showed the clip for that, I was literally dumbfounded. I mean, I'm sure my jaw was on the ground. I was like, I can't believe what this man is doing. and he's running for president. Oh my God. I mean, we all knew he was crazy before, but Jesus, Lord have mercy. It was like, I can't believe I mean, somebody should have done something at that point and got him off the air. I mean, that's just ridiculous. Okay, Christine, you're next. Are you here, Christine? Oh, Christine. Well, that's kind of, wow. Are you here, Christine? Oh, hippie, you were reading my mind. That's a loaded statement if ever I heard. Good night, Michelle and Jonathan. Thank y'all for coming. Oh yeah, final poo walk. I did that just before I went on air with our little dog. And I got you starred there, Catherine. I believe I starred that. I remember reading it. Yeah. I've got it. So we're gonna read on it. We're gonna read on it. Don't worry about it. Um, you just got a few in front of you, but it's starred. I did see it because when I saw it, okay, Christine, going once, going twice. Ah, okay, who's next? Um, Kathy P. Kathy, are you still here? Oh, Kathy. Where are you, Kathy? Oh, she's here. Yay. All right. Thank you, T. Lynn. Yes, exactly. Christine drifted off to sleep. That's usually what I do. I guess I was so damn cold that I couldn't get sleepy. Been crazy weather here. Literally like cold one day, hot the next. Cold the next day, hot the next. It's like, ay, make up your mind. Okay, Kathy P. I drew for you King of Earth, the Irish cob horse. It stands for compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, and grounded. It says everything's going to turn out great. Projects will be stunningly successful. Exciting new career opportunities are possible, and money or resources that come your way will be invested wisely. So, just looking at the picture, I mean, you've got the horn of plenty down here at the bottom of the picture. So that speaks to me abundance. Um, of course, abundance comes in a lot of different flavors. It's not just money. Um, in this situation, I would think abundance would be a good sign for your health to improve. Um, whether if it's something that the doctors have to do to make it improve or if it just suddenly improves on its own. But that's what I'm getting from this card is that things are gonna things are gonna keep moving forward. Don't hinder them. Move forward with them. Um, I like that. Yeah. So uh, they're just saying, just chill out about it. So whatever the issue is, spirit is just saying chill. It's going to be okay. Um yeah, that's what they're saying to me. You're welcome, Kathy. Okay, let's see here. All right, hippie, you're up. Okay. And I just saw you. Yeah, you're here. Okay. Romance. What's in the cards? That's a swear tarot question. Let's see what they've got to say. Ay, 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 between the cat and the dog, they haven't stopped whining. They're both in whiny moods tonight. All right. The first thing I pulled for you was the Knight of Swords, which is probably one of the fastest moving knights in the deck. Knights are the warriors, the protectors, the ones that go to battle in order to protect those older and those younger. And it says here, oh, look, the trash just took itself out. You got out of being sworn at, but yeah, I think when it comes to romance, I'm hearing it's coming. You just have to wait until the time is right. It's that divine timing again that drives us all crazy because they operate on a different level than we do. Um, all right. Okay. All right, hippie. I hope that. Oh wow, Wonder Woman's here. Wonder Woman. It's my favorite superhero is Wonder Woman. I even have a Wonder Woman voodoo doll. My very first voodoo doll. When I saw it, it was Wonder Woman. I was like, okay, no, I gotta have that. Um, okay, Ginger. Oh, Ginger. I know I just saw you. Nor, yes, I do pendulum readings. I don't have any tattoos. My son has enough for both of us. He's got one on each arm. He's got one over his heart, along with an something else I can't remember. And then on his back, his like whole upper half of his back is the tree of life. Very intricate detail. It was really gorgeous. Um, so yeah, it's a song that you don't forget. If you grew up in the 70s, you know the Wonder Woman song. And Superman, look up in the sky. It's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's Superman. All right, Ginger. I read you already. Okay, that's what I thought. I'm sort of like, sometimes my brain just goes into melt mode. All right. We got Antonia. Antonia, are you still here, my dear? Oh, look, we got Wonder Woman in the room. That's cool. Antonia, are you here, Antonia? Antonia. All right. Going once, going twice. Okay. Next up, we've got the earthquake question from Catherine. Yay. All right. Now, I know nothing about earthquakes. I've been feeling the earthquake warnings for quite a while. I have noticed my sensitivity growing. Yeah, I mean, that's the basic premise for a lot of, I know there's a guy on YouTube that does like earthquake, like he does like an overall view for the day of all the different earthquake strikes that went across the world. Um, Most of them that we never feel, they're so deep, but that his equipment picks up. I feel like there's gonna be an earthquake. I'm I'm feeling like it's not gonna be as bad as people anticipate it to be. Um, but I mean, I know y'all are always on alert. I mean, I lived in Phoenix for 10 years, so and I used to go over to LA and San Diego all the time. Um, and so I know that there were um, quite a few people who keep up with earthquake activity. And the one and only time that I ever actually felt an earthquake was when I was living in Phoenix, of all places. And evidently, it was shallow enough that they could move through um, and get to us and to let us know there's a lot of little strikes. That makes me nervous when you start looking at all of the information that's out there about the the warnings for an earthquake, and we still haven't been able to predict them, so to speak. Um, I mean, I've been feeling like there's one coming, but it's not going to be like total mass destruction like some people are talking about. I've heard Linda G read on it, and she's been saying for almost a year now, we got a earthquake coming in the Los Angeles area. Of course, that's not where she lives, but yeah, I'm just really feeling like something's gonna hit, but it's not gonna be like the big one, so to speak. I think that's still a little bit further down the road. Uh, anyway, I hope that helps, Catherine. I feel like I'm digging into an empty box to try to pick up earthquakes because I know nothing about earthquakes, so sometimes it's hard to pick up on it. Um, all right, Lisa Keller. Lisa, are you still here? I gotta stand up, y'all. Stand up and stretch. I know I stretch funny. That's because of my back. Yeah, Lisa's here. Yay! Any messages from me from my dad past February? Not picking up any direct messages. Sometimes they come through and sometimes they don't. So let's try some cards and see if he can talk to me that way. Hi, MLR. Nice to see you. All right. Let's see what we got. Stag spirit, leadership. I think he's wanting to just let you know that he's still there to help lead the way for you. The stag is one of the most important symbols when it comes to like Wicca and pagan religions, especially a white stag. A lot of your Native American groups believe the same. It's a very powerful symbol of it like portends that something's coming, a message is coming, um, something from the divine, feminine is coming. Um, I'm feeling like this feels like he's passing a torch. Okay. Like I was the leader. Now it's your turn. That's what I'm hearing right now. I was the leader. Now it's your turn. Good night, Rose. Thanks for coming with us tonight. Um, yeah, that's it. That's all he's telling me. I know I look spacey when I do that. I can't help it. Um, they kind of like shut me down from everything when they start talking to me. Um, other than just the fact that he loves you, he may not have said that to you in human form when he was here, but now that he's there in spirit form, the love he feels for those that he was closest to is overwhelming. Um, see here. I'm not picking up anything else. He's being very quiet tonight. But he did give us a little bit, so I hope that resonated with you, Lisa. Sorry I couldn't pick up any more. I'm still the mediumship part is just still in a learning process. Sometimes it kicks right in and sometimes it don't. So Sun Psychic Jean is forever telling me I need to practice opening and closing the flap. And I'm like, what flap? She's like, the flap over your third eye. It's like, nobody told me that. I didn't know that. So, okay. Shelly Joe. Shelly, my dear, are you still here? Shelley be moving out of state? Oops, and I dropped it. Shelley's here. Yay, yay, yay. Hi, Jill. Hi, J Cat Lady. Okay, should Shelley be moving out of state? Well, that's a very decisive yes. It's going back and forth. It was just going in a circle, and then it changed and started going yes. So, yes, you should be moving out of state. Make sure the state that you're moving to respects your rights and has work to obtain. Nothing worse than going somewhere and then there's no work there. Done that before. So yeah, yeah, they're telling me, yeah, you should go ahead and move. Start looking into everything, start pricing things. Are you looking to rent? Are you looking to buy? You're gonna be living in a motor home, that kind of thing. Okay, I hope that helped, darling. Wonder Woman is up next. And then our last one for the night is Noor. So you're welcome, Shelley. I'm glad that resonated with you a little bit, baby. Okay, Wonder Woman. Soon is a very relative time frame for the divine. Their soon is not necessarily our soon. Let's see. Let's do some pendulum here. Okay. Will Chris find work in November 2024? It's saying yes for November. And the yes just keeps getting stronger and stronger. I mean, this thing is starting to really swing. Yeah, I think he will. I think he just needs to put his nose to the grindstone, really get out there and push himself. How hard that can be. I know when I moved back home to Louisiana to take care of my mother, it took me months to get a job. I had never had trouble getting a job in my life. But I was then in my 50s, and people tend to look at you and go, do I really want to hire someone at 50? She's going to retire in 15 years. And then I have to start all over again. Granted, that's a form of age discrimination. Employers are not supposed to do that. But yeah, they do that. But I feel like, yeah, I mean, like I said, soon is a relative term for the divine. You kind of got to pinpoint it down to an actual date. Which is why I just started with November. Will he find a job in November? And it says yes. It said yes quite clearly. I rephrased the question in my head a couple of times, just to see if it was going to change anything up. But I got the same answer every time. So good night, Kathy P. Thank you for coming. Keep his resume updated. Go out on those calls. apply for every damn thing, even if it's a job that's not exactly what he's wanting, or maybe doesn't pay as much as he wants it to pay. If he can get his foot in the door, that could open up a lot more doors. So, yeah, I'm hearing yes. So keep us informed, man. Let us know. Yeah, we'll all be praying for it. Make sure your husband gets that job. Um, and like I said, keep us up to date. Let us know so we know that our prayers are working. Okay, Nor. You're it, baby. Last one in line. All right. Am I destined to be Amen Aquarius significant other? Is Amen a person? Hi, Nor, you're here. Great. Is Amen a person? All right. Sorry, y'all. I gotta stretch a little bit. He is Aquarius. Yes, you said that. But I just wanted to make sure we're talking about a human being here. It kind of threw me a little bit. Let's see here, Nor. Okay. Will no. I don't want to put this. Is Nor destined to be Amon's significant other? Is Nor destined to be Amon's significant other? All right, I'm getting a maybe here. Not a yes, not a no. It's just going in a wild circle. So what that tells me is that there is still free will involved in this. You may be ready to be Amon's significant other, but Amon may not be ready yet for that kind of relationship or for that kind of commitment in a relationship. You know, they may very well be somebody that's like, yeah, we can date, we can be friends, we can have a good time together, but then they balk, they're backing off at anything beyond that step. And so I'm getting leg spasms now. And so it wouldn't give me an exact reading. It just kept spinning in a circle, and that just means maybe. So that means there's still free will at play here. The final decisions haven't been made yet. Whether if that's from you or if that's from him, I don't know. But that's just what I'm picking up for it. You have letters from relatives, but don't know who anyone is. I lost track of most of my relatives over the years. My mother was the one that kept up with everybody, and when she passed, it's like I have 2 cousins I keep up with, and that's it. I know more of my in-laws than I do my real family. Of course, most of my family that I grew up with and know are all dead now, so, um, it's weird understanding the family dynamics I was in. Um But yeah, most of the aunts and uncles and all that I grew up with, they're all passed now. So it's like who am I supposed to contact? I don't, I don't even know where half of my relatives are. It's like my mother kept us away from a lot of them because they were very bigoted, and she was like, "Yeah, no, you're not bringing that around my kid." She was quite adamant about that. So I hope that helped, Nor. You're welcome. Good luck on that. Again, keep us posted. Let us know if things change. We can always, read again and if it changes to see where it's going to go from there. So, okay, y'all, we've been at this for 2 hours and 11 minutes. It's almost time to set your clocks back an hour. If you're in the United States, anyway. Except for Arizona. Arizona doesn't change their time. They say the same time year round. And that was really nice. I didn't have to worry about setting clocks. Y'all have a great evening. I'm starting to really droop now. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Thank you for the donations some of you made. Thank you for the new member. That's really awesome. And I will be back tomorrow afternoon at 4:30 with Amy, Warrior Princess, for our monthly mystery. And we're going to be looking into a 1987 cold case murder. So we'll see what we see. And then Tuesday, I'm going to grab my book here because I don't remember what I'm doing. Tuesday is election. I'll be on Tuesday night with Mel and Arthur for Aloha Tuesday. And Sisters of the Mystical Tarot is Wednesday. It'll be on Val's channel, Dragonfly Crystals. Golden Girls will be Thursday night. That'll also be hosted by Val, so Dragonfly Crystals. And that's all I've got scheduled at the moment. I think that's enough for now. But yeah, for those of you that know Gerald, Tarot Stash, wish him a happy birthday. His birthday is Sunday today. That's today now. It's his birthday, so wish him a happy birthday if you happen to see him online, if you're in the chat or something. And we've got Deanne, Shield Maiden Tarot. Her birthday's Wednesday. So yeah, if you go to any of their channels, in their chats for their live streams, make sure you tell them happy birthday. They both got a birthday coming this week. So you're welcome, Sandra. Thank y'all for coming. Thank you for letting me into your energy so that I could read for you. And I do personal readings. If you have decide you would like to have a personal reading, you can schedule. Just email me at swampvoices@gmail.com. Swamp Voices, all one word. And I'll send you the price list and we can go from there. If, as most people know, I'm more than willing to negotiate. If you don't have money right now to pay for a private reading, there's exchanges you can make. So in the meanwhile, y'all have a great week. Don't forget to set your clocks back an hour. In like 45 minutes, back up an hour. Although if you have like your clocks plugged into your computer and stuff, they'll change automatically. But if you wear a wristwatch, make sure you change the time. Otherwise, you'll be way too early everywhere, like a whole day too early. And y'all have a good night. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Much love to everybody. And take it easy.